Good day, comic fam. Comics of the Voice here. Today, Voices Choices. It's on the Thursday, day after New Comic Book Day. Not a bad little haul. Got some good, cool books, and I got a few freebies. All right, let's see what we got. Stay tuned. Okie dokie, comic fam. My beloved G.I. Joe, Larry Hama, who is not coming to Niagara Falls Comic Con. So I'm really glad I did not pay for a ticket for that con, because I don't think I'm going now, because there's not really much choice or much there for me. So I'm not doing it. Good series, good issue. A couple of new faces in this one. I had to grab, this is the B cover, just because I thought that was pretty cool. Actually, it was Brian who put it in my bin for me instead of the A cover, because he thought it was cool, and he thought that I'd think it was cool, and he was right that I did think it was cool. So he hit the jackpot, Tiger. She does everything, I tell you. She does it all. Now she's Venom too. Some people don't like it, but I'm okay with it. Oh, Laura Kinney, weird Wolverine one. I think she's been kidnapped, and she's being brainwashed into thinking that she has been thinking that her Wolverine persona is her made-up world, and the real world is her with Wolverine as her dad and Gabby as her sister. And she thinks that she's can get cut and heal again. So, and she's in a normal domestic house and stuff. So I think, yeah, she's being brainwashed. Something hanky's going on. Ultimate Wolverine. So we got Sabretooth in this one. Sabretooth is the good guy and Wolverine is the bad guy. So that's kind of a twist. I like that though. That's a cool little twist on it. And yeah, I had to read this is from last week. This is on the weekend, the Energon Universe. Pretty good issue. There's some neat stuff going on in here with Clutch and Hound. That's the Transformer. It's a wraparound cover too, which is pretty neat. Get a clear backing board for that sucker so I can check out the backside of it. So I just thought I'd throw it in there today as a honorable mention. Sam and Twitch, still enjoying this series. You know, it's a detective book. Kind of gives me those vibes of New Bern. So I'm rolling with it still. Got some weird number ones. I have no idea what it's about. Free Planet. I know there was a comic book store that was doing a signing. I think it was for this one, and I believe the creators were there. I saw something on Instagram talking about that, and they were showing this particular book, and people were getting signatures. And Jesus boy there, Blood and Thunder. We got some Blood and Thunder. That's the way the Newfies talk. Newfoundlanders. Guys out on the East Coast there. Boy, Blood and Thunder. Thunder there, boy. I love the Absolute Universe. The Superman, the Green Arrow, or Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter, Wonder Woman. See, I didn't think I was going to get this one. I really didn't, but it grabbed me. It really did. That first issue grabbed me, so we're going to see what happens in that one. The Absolute Superman with the Tony Stark kind of nanite uniform that Superman's wearing is pretty freaking dope. So I'm liking that. So that's cool. Yep. And then we got our Green Lantern. Another good series. Enjoying this. This one just looked hilarious when I was watching Bueller. Comics with Bueller, and he does the new books every week. That's how I pick my list. I sit and I watch him, and I sit there with my notepad and I write them all down. And this one came up, Los Monstros. So it's a city or a world of monsters. And I don't know if he's the detective. Maybe it's Detective Wolfman. Yeah, he's got a pistol, and he's trying to figure out who murdered a vampiress, some vampiress, a woman vampire. So he's gonna figure out and solve the mystery. God, this almost looks like Mark Spears with the freaking color on it. Silverhawks, my guy Brian at Worlds Collide is not going to buy any more of these, so I'm going to have to get them from my side LCS, which is World Cap. No, see, I can't talk today. I can't think. Okay, what was the original one? Tell me. What was it? Oh yeah, the comic book addiction place. That's the one. See, I know you guys would come through for me, so I'll have to go to comic book addiction and get my Silverhawks going on. Yeah, this painted cover is pretty cool too for Thundercats. Oh, see, it's just screaming 80s vibe. 80s vibes. And that is the purchased books. And then the free ones I picked up. Everybody told me that this one was actually pretty decent. The Moon is Following Us. And I read it today, and I got to agree. It is pretty cool. It kind of, what did it remind me of? I think it was almost like a Matrix. It's like the Matrix. Okay, so these people are got these headset thingies on, and they're laying in their bed, and they're inside of their daughter's mind, and they're trying to save her and bring her back out because she's been stuck in there for 6 months. It was pretty wild because they don't start you off telling you that, like that's the twist at the end. So at the beginning of it, you're just in this weird ass world trying to figure out what the hell with monsters and knights, and you know, they're trying to attack this fortress and stuff, and I'm like, what the frig is all this stuff? And then they wake up in a normal, like our world bedroom kind of deal. So that was in the free bin, the A cover, and they had the B cover, so I snatched that one up too. So you know what? Pretty decent story. I'm in. Another freebie in the free bin was the World's Finest Annual #1. Yeah, this is like a, holy shit, $5.99. It's like a $6 or $7 book up here. Yikes. And then Spectrum 2. I didn't mind the first one. It was okay, so I snatched up #2. And this one, it was just pure cover. I grabbed it because it just looked wild. It's issue #3 though, Living Hell. I have no idea about this one, Dark Horse. So yeah, that's my haul for the week. And I printed out some of these cool things for my boxes. So I have my DCs, and I put these on my lids and on the front of all of my boxes, so I kind of know what's what. And I've got 2 specific ones that are G.I. Joe and Wonder Woman. I do have one Kamiko, whatever you want to call it. And I got to get a label made up for that one too, because that's getting unique. So anytime I have so many books that it fills up an entire box, I do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll do a bit of a shout out too. So I got a coworker at work, and her husband, Brian, watches my show. She says she sees me all the time at work, and then she gets to see me at home on her big screen TV when I'm yapping away about comic books, because her husband's a big comic book guy. So thanks, Brian, for subscribing and watching my stuff. So it must be interesting to at least a couple of people. So all hail Hydra, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.